Welcome to our channel. Today we're taking a close, in-depth look at a fascinating piece of tech, the Orgone Motor. We've all heard the buzz around it, the claims, the potential. But is it really the game changer it's hyped up to be? Does it live up to the promise? Well, stick around, because we're about to put it to the test and find out together. Let's dive right in. So, what exactly is the Orgone Motor? At its core, it's designed to tap into and convert orgone energy, a concept of universal life force, into practical, usable mechanical motion. Think of it as a bridge between a theoretical energy source and tangible work. Now, whether you're a long-time enthusiast of alternative energy, a seasoned engineer looking for the next big thing, or just someone genuinely curious about groundbreaking technology, this device definitely commands attention. What really makes it stand out from anything else on the market is its unique operational principle. It doesn't rely on conventional fuel, electricity from the grid, or solar power. Instead, its design is based on the principles outlined by Wilhelm Reich, aiming to create a self-sustaining motor by drawing energy from its immediate environment. This core concept alone is what makes it so intriguing and why we just had to get our hands on one to see it for ourselves. Alright, let's break down the features and get into the nitty-gritty of what makes this motor tick. First off, let's talk about the build quality. The moment you unbox it, you can feel the solid construction. It's crafted from a combination of high-grade copper, specially layered organic and inorganic materials, and precision-machined steel components. This isn't some flimsy plastic gadget. It's built to last and to handle continuous operation. The layering of materials is crucial, as that's what's said to attract and accumulate the orgone energy. Next up is its core mechanism. The motor features a series of intricately wound copper coils and a specially designed rotor that is perfectly balanced for smooth, low-friction rotation. The design is remarkably elegant in its simplicity. There are very few moving parts, which is a huge plus. This minimalist approach directly contributes to its durability and reliability. Fewer components mean fewer things can go wrong, making maintenance theoretically much simpler than a conventional internal combustion engine or a complex electric motor. And finally, let's touch on the user interface and controls, or rather, the lack thereof. One of the most striking features is its autonomous operation. There are no power switches, speed dials, or complicated settings to worry about. According to the manufacturer, once the motor is assembled and placed in a suitable environment, it's designed to start and run on its own. This plug-and-play, or more accurately, place-and-run functionality is a massive selling point. It's intended to be a completely hands-off energy solution. Each of these features, from the robust build to the simple mechanics and autonomous operation, is engineered to create a device that is not only effective but also incredibly easy for the end user to operate, regardless of their technical background. It's a bold design philosophy, and now it's time to see if it delivers in practice. Now for the part we've all been waiting for: performance and testing. How does the Orgone Motor actually perform in the real world? We set up a controlled environment in our workshop to put it through its paces. After assembling the motor, which was a straightforward process thanks to the clear instructions, we placed it on our test bench and waited. Honestly, we were skeptical. But after about 15 minutes, we noticed the first subtle movements. The rotor began to twitch, then slowly, it started to turn. Within an hour, it had achieved a steady, consistent rotation. When it comes to speed, it's not a powerhouse in the traditional sense. We measured its rotational speed at a consistent 60 RPM. It's not going to power a race car, but that's not its purpose. The beauty is in its consistency. Over a 48-hour continuous test period, the motor never stopped. It maintained its speed with remarkable reliability, running silently and without generating any noticeable heat. This is a massive plus. The lack of heat suggests an incredibly efficient energy conversion process, with very little energy wasted. We also tested its torque by applying light resistance. The motor has enough strength to power small low-demand applications. We successfully connected it to a small pulley system to lift a tiny weight, and it did so without faltering. It demonstrated that it can, in fact, perform actual work. For efficiency, it's off the charts in a way. Since it consumes no conventional fuel and draws no electricity, its efficiency rating is technically infinite from a traditional standpoint. Our tests confirm that it is a truly self-sustaining device under the right conditions. The performance is quiet, steady, and incredibly reliable, proving that it's more than just a theoretical concept. Alright, let's get real and talk pros and cons, because no product is perfect. On the plus side, the biggest pro is obviously its energy source. The fact that it runs without any fuel, batteries, or external power connection is absolutely revolutionary. It's a truly off-grid solution. Second, its reliability is outstanding. As we saw in our tests, once it gets going, it just keeps going. The simple design with few moving parts means there's very little that can break down, making it incredibly low maintenance. The build quality is another major pro. This thing is built like a tank and feels like a premium piece of engineering. And finally, it's completely silent and produces zero emissions, making it the ultimate clean energy device. However, there are a few drawbacks to consider. The most significant con is its low power output. This motor isn't going to replace the engine in your car or power your entire home. its applications are currently limited to small-scale low-torque tasks. Another point is the initial startup time. It's not instant. You have to be patient and let it acclimate to its environment before it begins to operate, which could be a drawback for applications needing immediate power. Lastly, the price point is on the higher side. This is cutting-edge niche technology, and the cost reflects the specialized materials and research and development involved. But overall, for alternative energy researchers, hobbyists, or anyone needing a reliable long-term power source for a small, specific task, it's a very solid and compelling option. So, after all our testing and analysis, what are our final thoughts? Overall, the Orgone Motor is a fantastic and genuinely impressive piece of engineering. It's a specialized product, for sure, but it absolutely delivers on its core promise of self-sustaining mechanical motion. With its premium build quality, incredible reliability, and of course, its revolutionary fuel-free operation, it stands in a class of its own. While the power output limits its current applications, the technology itself represents a massive leap forward. If you're an innovator, a researcher, or simply someone looking for a reliable, maintenance-free power source for a low-demand project, like a small water pump, an artistic display, or an educational model, this could be exactly what you need. It's more than just a motor. It's a statement about the future of energy. If you enjoyed this review or found it helpful, do us a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out, and we'd love to hear your thoughts or questions, so drop a comment down below. For more in-depth reviews of groundbreaking tech, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also, if you're interested in learning more or purchasing the Orgone Motor, we've left a link for you in the description and the pinned comment. Thanks for watching.